So guys, I did it. I just went a full day without any online social interaction whatsoever, just so I could keep my reaction pure for this Nintendo Direct. Nintendo really is coming in clutch at this time of the year with the Nintendo Direct for my channel, because I'm working on some big projects right now, and it's gonna probably be a while until I start making actual videos again, just because the content that I'm actually working on requires a lot more focus. So all I've got to say is, man, I've been thinking about what they could bring to this Nintendo Direct all day. It's interesting to think of because right now, if you look at it, being the Fortune Street guy I am, I suppose, if you look at the stocks, Nintendo stocks are going down slightly. Like, it's not like some Great Depression crash or anything, but they're whittling slowly but surely. People are dropping out, and you could tell that the Switch is in its twilight years with an asterisk. I think it's that moment where it's going to be Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and Nintendo's going to shift more focus toward their games on their next console. I think it's a little bit exciting for me, though, because when I look back at the Wii and the games that I particularly like, it's not as much like the games that were front-logged with the console. Like, when everybody talks about the Wii, they're like, oh yeah, Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Bros. Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Mario Kart Wii. But when I think of, like, my personal favorite games from the Wii, they all kind of stemmed after all the commotion. Like, after everything was said and done, we got like games like Galaxy 2 and like Fortune Street, and those are the games that like really connected with me because, I don't know, they just weren't in your face as much, I'd say. Yeah, they were just a little bit more niche, and I kind of like that in a console, and we're kind of at that point with the Switch, so I'm kind of hoping that we see a lot more titles like those. I'm excited, but I have my expectations set a little bit lower than normal, so I think that's what you should be thinking of when you go to a Nintendo Direct. I got nothing else to say. Let's see how they handle things this time around. What's it gonna be? Oh, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4, got it. Alright, so I actually am really excited to see what they'll show for Pikmin 4, because I've been thinking, where could they take this franchise, honestly? And there's a lot of places where it can go. There's our beautiful Amogi in its natural habitat. Alright, interesting design for the ship. New character. That's interesting. We got our onions. Looking different in this game, too. I like that. That is a really weird camera. That is a really weird camera. Are they kind of going back to form? I would really love a Pikmin that went back to form with the original 3 Pikmin. Okay, getting treasure, Pikmin 2 style. Alright, interesting. Ice Pikmin. Oh, dude, we can freeze stuff now. That's interesting. Oh, if you eat them, yeah, there you go. Oh, that's kind of like purple Pikmin and purple and white Pikmin put together. That's kind of cool. What? It's the Grub Dog! It's finally here, boys! We finally get to see the actual dog. There's a lot of elements from old game. All caves are back! Okay, man. Wow! Okay, that was really, that had me a little bit, they showed off a lot. That literally had me very, very, like, not concerned, I would say, but I was taken away with a lot of that trailer. Oh man, I don't even know where to start talking about this as a Pikmin fan. Ice Pikmin, yeah, they look cool. They look like a combination of both whites and purples in a way. I wonder how that's gonna work. It looks like it's very Pikmin 2 inspired. Now, I know a lot of people love Pikmin 2. A lot of people will say that Pikmin 2 is their favorite game in the series. I'm just not a very big fan of Pikmin 2 myself, and it's not because of the idea of Pikmin 2. It's just a lot of the execution of what Pikmin 2 does that makes it a little bit rough around the edges for me, but I would love to see it returned and done a little bit better. And that's why I'm still kind of excited for this, because I'm not a big fan of the cave system in Pikmin 2, and it totally looks like it's returning. The caves are returning, and I bet people are totally excited for it. But I think one thing that I didn't like about the original cave system in Pikmin 2 was the fact that, like, they were always randomly generated. I don't really like the gameplay of the caves that much in Pikmin 2, to be honest. I could probably go on a whole debacle about that, but I'd love to see them give it another shot, because I genuinely think there is a good game in Pikmin 2. I really do genuinely believe there is. I just think that with the right refinement, we can totally see that. I feel like they might be able to pull it off. I totally think that they could probably pull off like a Pikmin 3 style Pikmin 2 with this. I mean, I'm very, very intrigued about what we're seeing so far. That is for sure. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one more Pikmin type before the game release, just to get it up to 5 again, because that's usually been the quo for the Pikmin types. So yeah, we'll see what they do. Yeah, the game is definitely shaping up, I will say. Slowly but surely. I'm excited for it. And I like the spaceship. Very reminiscent of the Estes Dolphin a little bit from the first Pikmin game. I don't know, it's just very exciting to see like all of these elements that people love from Pikmin 2 coming back in this game. I just think that that's kind of fun. And I really hope that they can give it the polish that I think it deserves. Yeah. Oh, well, I'd say bravo. Bravo, that was a good opening. At least for me, as a Pikmin fan. Oh, we even got a little more. Oh! Is nighttime's levels? Yes! Yes! We finally get to see nighttime! This is actually something I've always been thinking of. What if the actual days didn't end? And what if you actually could play through the nights where everything just is like brutally aggressive? Because that's the whole lore in Pikmin. You have to leave in the day because all of the critters are nocturnal. But what if you could play into the night and actually see the absolute monstrosities of the Bulborbs and everything? That's something I've always wanted to see, and it looks like we're getting it. So my hype, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I want to see this realized. I'm actually pretty excited for this game. I want to see it. Pikmin 4, let's go. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
That's a mouthful, Mr. Sinatashi, man. But I love you anyways, dude.
This new hero is a real gem.
A jewel-loving hero. Huh. I can't guess. I really can't guess with the silhouette or in the description. I'm a Shantae? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Xenoblade. I wouldn't know. Oh my god! There's no more shame in these characters. Just freaking display it outright. There is no pants on that lady. No pants. Big bahunas. Cat girls, they know the demographic for this game, and it is not me. Oh my god, it's Sephiroth from the Mario and Luigi meme?
He's a heartless machine.
He's a heartless machine. Just like the McDonald's ice cream machine. Oh my god. Yeah. That's a lot to take in, Mr. Nintendo. Well, it's great to see that Xenoblade has finally found their core demographic for marketing this series. Samba de Amigo! Yeah, it's Samba de Amigo. I'm actually surprised it took Samba de Amigo this long to get on the Nintendo Switch. You'd think it'd be perfect for it. But, I don't know, Sega's got big plans, I suppose. The funny thing is, Samba de Amigo is like one of those games that it's like, yeah, it is a pretty fun idea, but I see Samba de Amigo like thrown in as like mini games in so many other games. So it's weird to see an entire game based off of it. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer.
Fashion Dreamer. I don't know anything about fashion design, but I do know a thing or two about graphic design, and I have to say I'm not vibing with the aesthetic. Grow the brand. Be the designer. Take the selfie. Marvelous! You should be making Fortune Street 2! Whatever.
Two connected worlds, one suspenseful.
Alright, let's see this. Suspect driving. He's headed for 201. Oh man, it's going so fast. No problem. I got this. Stop it. This is crazy. He's not going to listen. Leave it to me. Oh my god. Nice. We finally made it! So this is the police center. That's some visual system for detective thingy. It's copied from reality. Amazing. This is virtual space? Time to solve this puzzle. What? We're not even 30 minutes in! This case felt strange for me from the beginning. I read that. I know it was you! It was Mr. Green! Please stop right there! Apply for the use of armed force by holding your weapon over the... Bernie, old man, you are under arrest for attempted jewelry heist. This is gonna be fun. I've just turned into a cat. What is happening? Someone must have replicated the data. What's going on? I infiltrated the police system and rewrote the program. That's flat out criminal. Criminal. In this crazy town, we must use whatever means necessary. I'll get rid of every last one of these pigs lining their own pockets. Young Witch and the Ferocious Demon. Bayonetta prequel. Okay, interesting. Bayonetta's been in kind of a debacle recently, I've heard. It's interesting where they're gonna be taking the series, I suppose, after 3? Or I should say before 3? I wonder if this is made by Platinum still? It's a very aesthetically different game than what they're used to making.
Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Can they find their happily ever after? Well, I mean, considering that Bayonetta did get 3 games, I think they will hopefully get their happily ever after, but who knows?
How was that?
How is that? Right now I'm currently not splatting my pants. Oh, speaking of splatting my pants. Dude, guys, are we getting Splatoon 4? Oh, wait a minute. I recognize this place. I freaking even recognize this one, guys. I can actually splat my pants this time. They did it, guys. They got the Wii U on the Switch. Okay, I actually am kind of a little nostalgic for this first Splatoon, I'm not gonna lie. I remember splatting my SpongeBob fans in the SpongeBob Splatfest. Look at all these guys, I love Nemo! More emblems for your Fire Emblem, Mr. Sir. Hey man, if all these Fire Emblems is what it takes to get another codename Steam, I am all for it. Just have it happen at one point. Hey! Yo, I actually got a bingo! Holy crap, I got a bingo, guys! I got a Nintendo bingo, looky! I did it! Find your role. More RPGs? More RPGs, baby! Look at all the Octopath Travelers. But that's not an RPG, that's Katamari! Oh, I get it. Find your role? I get it. Boo! I actually do like myself a Katamari Damacy. Now and then. Look at that! Blinky! Oh, and now we're back to RPGs. Oh my god, dude. It's air hockey with Fortnite skins? Who can say no to this? Oh, dude, did you see that collision? I mean, it could be fun. Other than the fact the frame rate is a little bit choppy, and I think for this game, fast frame rate would be really nice. Look how disappointed that lady looks. There we go! This is what I want to see. I want to see this Advance Wars Reboot Camp. Let's go! I've been waiting for this one. Let's get Andy. Let's get Max. Let's get Sammy. Let's go Nell. Okay, you guys can crap on tactics games all you want. Advance Wars is my jam, okay? This is what we talking about. Advance Wars. It didn't even show any gameplay. It only showed animations. They have no faith in the frickin' Advance Wars series, man. Kirby's Dreamland Deluxe. This guy, who is obviously not a bad dude, is going between dimensions. Wait. Megalore Epilogue. Is Megalore gonna get a happy ending, bro? Actually, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm like most hyped about the OST for this game. I really wonder how they're gonna handle it because there are some bops in Kirby Return to Dreamland. I'm not gonna lie. Like, are they redoing the entire score? There's obviously new pieces composed for it. I think I sounded a little bit down on Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe when I first, like, rewatched my, like, first Nintendo Direct. I honestly don't think it's that, like, I think it's still gonna be a good game, honestly. The only thing that I'm looking at is, you could get this, and don't get me wrong, I bet that this is a, like, fledged out game for $60. Don't get me wrong. But the original is still on the Wii U for $20. And $20 is a lot less than $60. And I know that you are getting a whole lot more out of your buck with this remake, don't get me wrong. But the price still doesn't lie at the end of the day. I think, despite everything they added, I think I'd rather just stick with the Wii version, the one that they kind of originally intended with Wii hardware and Wiimote controllers. I don't know. It's just a personal preference thing. I bet Kirby fans would love this game. Don't get me wrong. It's a really fun entry in the Kirby series. And obviously you're just getting more of it. It's a deluxe. So I'll give them credit where credit is due. They did make it look very, like, enticing. As if you never even played Kirby's Return to Dreamland, I'm sure this is a great pickup for you. I would say that if you're looking for a multiplayer, still kind of easy on the whole platforming mix, I mean, if you want to switch, there's really nothing harmful about this title, honestly. It's just, as a Wii U owner, I already have this game, and I'm not too enticed to double dip myself. And games like these never really go on sale too much. I just don't think I'm ever going to really play this game, unfortunately. It's just I got too much to do. Too much to do, too little Kirby's to care about. I hate to be that parent who says that we already have Kirby's Return to Dreamland at home, but I do.
Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Nintendo Switch
Please take a
Online?
look at this.
What new games you got us for this time, Mr. Nintendo? Game Boy! I'm not surprised, really. But still, I want to see what they have on offer. Mario 2! Not even giving any credibility to the first Mario Land. They just go right to the sequel, man. Shows their level of respect. To be fair, though, I love Mario Land 2. What a wacky little weird game for Mario. I'm glad that it's getting some love, because not even in Smash Bros. Does it get love. Like, the entire Mario Land series, other than, like, an occasional Spirit and Trophy occasionally, goes referenced. So I'm glad that we finally get to see some acknowledgement for Mario 2, or Mario Land 2. It's kind of funny how the original Link's Awakening, though, is just being put on this thing, even though there's a Link's Awakening remake on the console. I mean, the remake obviously is, quote-unquote, better, because you can actually, like, put the items on different buttons, and you don't have to put everything on B, like in the Game Boy original, but I don't know. It's just, that's just really silly to me, but a good kind of silly. I want to see this kind of silliness.
Just like you could back in the day.
Tetris! You can't have a Game Boy lineup without Tetris. I can't believe they got the rights.
Metroid 2: Return of Samus.
I actually just beat Metroid 2: Return of Samus the first time. Man, what a weird little game, honestly. I don't know, I'm a kind of mixed on it. It is a very straightforward Metroid game. I mean, it literally is Metroid if it was on the limitations of the Game Boy. Not a very long game. I beat it in one sitting, but I don't know, just very, very weird. Again, it's a perfect example of a Game Boy game where it's like, yeah, it's not quite NES par, but they sure did try to get there. Whoa, wait a minute. That dude was way less aggressive than I remember it being. Look at this guy. He's not even spamming you. I think I played the wrong game of Metroid 2.
Wario Land 3.
Oh my goodness, I'm playing this one right now.
Day and night based on your actions.
Yes, it does. Why does it look so washed out, though? It looks so much better on the Game Boy. I mean, it even looks better on the 3DS. I see where a lot of people like the appeal of Wario Land 3, and I don't think it's quite getting there for me. I think there's a little bit of that game that's just a little bit too, how do I say this, like, tedious for me. I think I've been led on a little bit wrong about Wario Land 3, because when people describe it to me, it's like, oh, Wario Land 3, it's a Metroidvania, and I'm like, no, it's not really a Metroidvania, and if it really is, it's like baby's very first Metroidvania. It's always telling you where you have to go, and it clearly makes it aware which levels are next. I do like the day and night mechanic, though. I think that's really cute. I feel like this game is actually really slept on, though. I still do like it a little bit. There's a few things that I don't really like about it, like the knockback. I think is really notorious in this game, and I almost kind of do wish there was a life system in a way, just because of the little things it does. But I could talk about Wario Land 3 forever. Kirby's Dream Land. It's funny how they revealed this Game Boy lineup after basically I went on my whole Game Boy binge, because I just did beat Kirby's Dream Land 2. And I mean, the base game is really easy, don't get me wrong, but oh my god, the New Game Plus is legitimately really difficult. Like, I'm actually considering playing it for the channel at some point, because it really is, like, really almost unfairly difficult. I wouldn't say it's unfairly difficult, because there is a lot of cheese that you can do to get past a lot of stuff in that game. But I gotta say, a lot of people who say that Kirby's Dream Land is way too easy, they are sleeping on the New Game Plus of this game. It is genuinely pretty difficult.
And
What's the big reveal? Game Boy Advance! Do we got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga coming? No. I want Mario and Luigi. Show me the Mario and Luigi. Get Superstar Saga on here. Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3. I wonder if they're gonna have the levels. They do! They do have the optional levels. Nice. WarioWare, of course, that makes sense. Oh my goodness, a Western release of Kurugan? That's awesome. Come on, let's see Mario and Luigi. Yeah, there we go. People can finally play this game. I want to see what people think about it, because I actually kind of like this Mario Kart. There we go! That's what I want to see! That's what I want to see! Let's get the original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I wonder if they're going to have the, whatchamacallit, I wonder if they're going to keep the two-player co-op that you can do with this game. Because not a lot of people know that you can actually play two-player co-op on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And that is one of the most slept-on features, I think, that is doable in that game. So I can't wait to see if they maintain that. I should say that it was on the GameCube that you could do that. Like, you could do that with the Game Boy Reader. I mean, I guess they did keep it in the Wii U version, technically, with multiplayer. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just glad that Mario and Luigi is getting a second life.
And online play is supported for
Oh my goodness, people can finally experience Mario Kart Super Circuit with online? No way! This is actually kind of mind-blowing to me. People are finally going to be able to see Super Circuit for the multiplayer. That's kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie, as a Mario Kart fan and as somebody who actually does kind of like Super Circuit, like, I have a respect for Mario Kart Super Circuit, okay? Like, you can knock it for the controls. I think what it did for the series was actually pretty good. And I gotta say that now that people are actually able to, like, play, like, the multiplayer modes in this game, like, people are gonna actually be able to see the battle mode in this game. It's actually pretty rad. It's got bomb carts in it, man. Mario Kart 64 is not the only Mario Kart with bomb carts, guys.
compatible games. And
That's awesome.
players can play
I love
together.
it. I want to see it. I'm not gonna lie, Game Boy Advance games get me a little excited for the Nintendo Switch Online. I mean, I don't have it myself, but I'm glad for the people that do, because I have all these games that I want, but, you know.
Let's see a few more headlines.
Alright, we got the sizzle reel. Oh wait, what? This is sizzle reel. This is a full-on trilogy remaster. Okay, we've known about this for a while, but still, like this, I thought it was just about to go into sizzle reel mode, but no, this is prime. This is the prime trilogy. Is it gonna be without motion controls? That would actually be huge. I'm actually a little bit surprised because I like the Metroid Prime trilogy, don't get me wrong, but the fact that you have to use motion controls through the entire trilogy is kind of what turned me off. I wonder what they're gonna retail the price for, because the original was $20 on the Wii U. It's probably going to be full 60. Knowing Nintendo nowadays, it's probably going to be full 60. Wait. Is it just the original?
Nintendo Switch.
It's not the trilogy? It's just the first one. Okay, never mind. I could play the first one with the GameCube controller. Okay, I will give applause for the people who love Metroid Prime. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I like doing I like the atmosphere. I like the exploration. I'm not completely sold on the actual like combat and everything. No, there's a bit of like muscle memory that you have to pick up. So it's not the trilogy. It's just the original remastered. I was a little bit excited there. So yeah, as somebody who owns Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Wii, this is kind of another afterthought. But hey, I mean, it's nice to have it without the motion controls. I think that is one thing that turns me off from beating the trilogy. At least having a huge desire to beat the trilogy right now. I really do like the style of the GameCube controller. Even as outdated as it is, and they made a point that they are looking like they're going to update the controls for this game. I wonder if they will have like alternate methods to like switch between like classic and modern controls, because I think if there's one thing going against the original Metroid Prime games, it's probably the controls, because they were a little bit weird. But I have to say, I'm kind of excited for the people that are looking forward to this game. I kind of got my Metroid Prime fix already, so it's really not grabbing my attention, but you know, whatever floats your boat. I bet people are excited for this one. A new fantasy life awaits. That dude is playing Minecraft! It's Animal Crossing and Minecraft put together, guys! Oh, that fish is getting mutilated! No! Look out for the dragon! It's gonna hurt ya! Oh, it's like Dark Souls 2! Oh, the swing set. Does Dark Souls have swing sets, though? It is every game I've ever seen ever put into one game. Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time. I've been wondering where it's been going. I want it back. Is this codename Steam 2? Is this codename Steam 2? It's not. It's Professor Layton. I saw the Steam. You got me. You had me in the first half. The world of not codename Steam. Mario Kart. Okay. I don't know why I paused the video. Yoshi Island stage. That's pretty cute. Oh yeah, we got characters now. I guess you're right. Birdo did come in Mario Kart Double Dash. But then again, who didn't? That's great that Birdo's finally in the game. That's it. Birdo's coming. Bruh, did you just straight up show Double Dash's box art without even showing a Double Dash track, man? You have the gall to say, yes, here's the Mario Kart Double Dash content we were waiting for with the booster pass. We got a frickin' purple dinosaur. Maybe next time if we cross our fingers, we'll get Barney. Wait, how is it gonna fit on the frickin' roster? That's what I'm concerned about. Where are they gonna make space for this dinosaur? Oh, look at that! Look at that Not Wii Sports! That looks so sad to be getting those high fives. That looked sad. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Looks fantastic. Oh no, the poor bugs. Those bugs were still alive, man. Those bugs were seeing it to the end. No, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the bugs. They're not out of their misery. They're just seeing their world burn, man. The bugs have lives too. Okay, now here's the Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 stuff that people wanted to see. You got Spooky Castle in the Sky. It's a dark and stormy night.
Rise, my servants.
Is that Ganondorf? Oh no, guys, it's the Blood Moon! The Blood Moon is rising, Link. You gotta fight all the duders while the castle's corrupting. Look out. There's guys. And Ganondorf is coming back.
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Why not? He's Link. What hasn't Link done in the past? I mean, he's literally competent of jumping off nothing. Oh, homing shots, dude. Oh, that's cool. You can actually build stuff in this game. That's actually really cute. Interesting. I feel like I still kind of am waiting for the actual, like, big reveal of what's big and what new to this. Because I'm just seeing a lot more of Zelda Breath of the Wild again. Obviously, you can put stuff together. That's really cool. I don't know, it's interesting because I know a lot of people are anticipated for this game, but I guess I may have not fully completed the first one in order to be fully excited for the second one, which, don't get me wrong, I like what I'm seeing for where it's going for in the sequel, but again, it's just like, it's such a massive game that it's a little bit daunting for me to really want to play the sequel right now. Maybe it's something I'll grab later on. Right now, it's just like, I'm content with the first one that I still have to beat. I have a lot of other games to play. I know that they are massive. And I have no doubts that this will be really, like, well-known. Like, this will probably still be a big Nintendo hit. Like, I have no doubts that this will probably surpass the original in terms of game design. I think a good comparison that I think I'd make is Mario Galaxy 2 to Galaxy 1. Like, that game is a game I feel like really redeems the name of Mario Galaxy to me. It makes a lot of small changes that I think just makes the Galaxy formula click better. But I think that the game is going to be less renowned than the first one just because of how impactful it was when it came out. Right now, I'm just kind of seeing Zelda Breath of the Wild more and new ideas. It's kind of like Mario Galaxy 2, which is, again, a game that I like more than the original. It's going to be interesting to see if time pays the same respect toward the sequel than it will the first one. Because right now, I bet a lot of people, including myself, are satisfied with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This looks like a very hearty double dip into a very ambitious sequel, which I wonder how the reception is really going to be if they, fully price this out as a Legend of Zelda 2. You know what I mean? It's probably going to be $60, and the sales numbers may not show because it loses a lot of the novelty of not being at the console's launch, but I don't know. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. Of all the things that I wanted from this Nintendo Direct, I actually got it, and that was a release date for Advance Wars Reboot Camp. That was honestly the main thing that I was looking forward to going in. We got some stuff. And yeah,